Hi crafty friends. Well, today's mixed media project is an artist palette. I'm going to be using lots of lovely imagination craft goodies. They're going to be it's going to be a video where I'm going to have to stop and start while I let things dry. It is, if I just bear with me, a cutout from the Cutting Emporium ephemera USB. I cut out this artist palette, but I plan on putting it on a canvas, and with that I cut out the brushes. Oh, they're cute little brushes, a little spongy dabber, another brush, and what else, and some tubes of paint, and what else have I got? Oh, and some splats, little splats. So I'm going to turn it overhead and we'll make a start. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to use the structure paste and kind of I'm just going to mark this out, because I know this is going to be like that. So I'm just going to get a quick pencil and just mark around where this will go, because this will be hidden. And round the outside of it I'm going to be stenciling some, where is it? I've got this stencil which has got kind of splats, and I've got some, I want to add a few circles, and oh no, that's not the one. I want to add some of them so that it looks like they're drips coming down, and so yeah, so as I say, with my structure paste I'm going to do that. So first thing I want to do is I'll do this. So I'm just going to, I'm not kind of doing it right across, I'm just going to do some kind of, say, here, and do some here. So we'll do it like that. So we'll have some there, and we'll have some there. So that's that, and then I want to add some splats here. There's a piece there that's no good, so I'll move that out the way. There's some splats here. And I'll use that one there. Excuse me. I've got a bit of a froggy throat today. So that's that done. And then I just want to add a couple of circles around this side, you know, so they're like paint pot, you know, the paint pots. There's something. Just want to add some interest to the canvas. I don't want all the work concentrating on the, there we go. Okay, I'll do this one as well. There we go. So I'm going to put that to one side now because I want to leave that to dry. So I hope you can see it. So that's the outside done. Pop that up on the desk out the way, and then I'll scrape this all off. And they need to go into a bowl of water, which I haven't got, so it's going to be fun. And this one. Right, okay, so the reason I did that was so that can dry while I'm now going to play. No, I'm not playing. I'm not playing at all, am I? Just wipe that mess up. There we go. Right, okay. So I've got this now, and I'm going to paint this black. I'm going to paint them all black except for the lids, and that is another paintbrush. So everything's going to be painted black, and then we'll sort it out except for the nibs and whatever. Right, okay, so I've got my black gesso, and I've got a stencil brush, she says. There we go. Right. And I'm just going to stipple all the way round. So, because obviously I could paint it, but the reason I'm stippling is because then I get some texture, and if I show you, you can see the little bit of texture, so it's not smooth, and I don't want it smooth. So while I do this, I'm going to fast forward and play some music for you. Okay, that's dry. I want to dry that. I've not done them yet, but I just want to dry this off, and I want to add some splats to it. Right, so that's dry, so I just want to kind of have a go at placing the and seeing where placing everything down so I can see where everything is. I think I only need 3. I think I might use them on another project. I think I might, and then I've got that, and I've got that, and in fact what I think I might do, is add structure paste to these. Let's just see. Before I paint them. So I'm just going to add a bit of structure paste just to them, just to make them stand proud. See? So I'll pop that to one side. And this one as well. The structure paste does dry actually quite quick, quicker than a lot of products, but I just like to leave that. And then I'm going to, this round here is not good. It's like, solid. I can actually make moulds with this structure paste. Right, that's better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just smooth that along. Just want that a bit on the paint brushes, just so it gives it that added bit of texture, so it's not smooth. And the dabber or sponge or whatever you call it. There we go. Oh, never mind, doesn't matter. That little gives it a nice little, if I put it up, there we go. Okay, so that's that done. Whoops, move them out the way. Always clean your palette knife after using structure paste. Why? Because it's very difficult to get off if you don't. Right, okay, so wipe this up. I don't know why I'm wiping it up, because I'm going to be getting it dirty again in a minute. Right, okay, so I'm going to leave that to one side now, because that'll stick on. So I'm just going to pop that to one side, and I'm going to paint these, and I'm going to paint them with the black gesso. And I am going to use a brush. I am going to paint this time. Making sure I get the edges, because the last thing I need is to be able to see the edges. Just going to wipe up my mess, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, so that's all done now, that's all dry, and I'm going to now give it a quick coat of gesso. And you know, I like to put my gesso on with a baby wipe, so I've got plenty of gesso out there. Okay, I'm going to give this a quick blast because I want to move on to the next step and have it drying while while I go and have a cup of coffee. Okay, so I'm going to pop this on now. I'll pop that on now, and I'm using my Magibond. She says, why. There we go. Oh dear me. It's not playing nice, is it? There's something stuck inside it, that's why. Hold on. Whoops. Do you have this thing? Oh yeah, look. There we go. I've got it now. I've got it now. Right, okay. So, I'll get rid of that a little bit. And I'm just going to use my palette knife, a spatula, to spread it round. Spread it round. Making sure I get the edges. A reason I love this at Magibond is it dries clear. So let's get this down now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick some things on it just to keep it down. And while that's sticking, because it won't take long to stick, I'm just going to pop that to one side, clean my palette knife, and then I'm going to get quite a bit of structure paste, because I want this step to be drying while I go and have my coffee. So I've got a structure paste, okay, and that one of the reasons why I put that down. And I'm going to add some of the large artsy stones, just a few. I'm going to add some of the medium. Add some of the little baby ones, small ones. I call them baby ones because these are just so tiny, so teeny tiny ones. There we go. And I want to, I need another spatula. Where is it? I'm going to just add a bit more of the structure paste to it. That's it, because I want to use quite a bit of it. There we go. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some around the edge of the I'm just going to add some around here. So I think I might call this the artist. So I'm going to go away, have a cup of coffee, and when I come back this will be done, and I'm going to then kind of using some of my mixed media sprays. So I'm gonna use, I think I'm gonna use blues and purples actually. I've got a light blue, a light purple. Let me see, I'm sure I've got a dark one. Should have a dark blue. I'm just thinking a blue, so that's a darker blue. Oops, she goes and sticks her hand in it. Silly girl. I just wondered if I've got a dark, oh, and I've got a purple. Oh look, so I've got dark and light purple and dark and light blue, so they're the colours that I'm going with. I know it's purple, I'm sorry, but you know it's my favourite colour, peeps. So I'm going to pop that up there out the way. I'm going to clean up my mess, because obviously I need to clean up the structure paste, because if it sets it'll be murder to get off my spatula. So I need the magic glue, so keep that out. So I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so that is still a bit damp, so it's not quite dry yet. It's getting there, but I'm quite happy with that. So what I thought what I would do is I'm going to do a bit of painting, and I've got silver, blue and heather starlights. I'm just seeing if I've got a dark, I've got a tin can open, an open one. So what I want to do is I'm going to oh, and I want a brownie colour. Let's see. Oh, I've got topaz. I'm going to colour the brushes with topaz, and then I'm going to colour the tubes of paint with the silver. So let's make a start. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a blast with the heat gun, get it dried. Okay, so before I start spritzing, I'm going to put my pinny on, because the last thing I need is to get the sprays all over my white t-shirt, so just bear with. There we go, that's better. That's that done. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to, while they're drying, while I'm waiting for them to dry, what I'm going to do is, I've got 4 sponges, one for each colour, and I'm just going to spritz each colour. I'm going to do the darks first, and this is oh no, that's like purple. I want dark purple. I'm just going to add it in 3 places, and then I'm just going to sponge it down and around. So can you see what I'm doing? So while I do that, I'm going to play music and just lift them up to show you what I'm doing. Okay. I'm just going to give it one quick blast with the heat gun. Okay, using the dark purple, which is just plain purple actually, and I need to clean these lids, and I will clean them before I put them away. I'm just going to just leave it like that. I'll do some more on there, and get the dark sponge and just sponge that around. There we go. Give that another quick blast, and I think, oh god, let's just see. There we go. Give that a quick blast, and then I can start making sure, give them a quick blast as well, just to make sure they're dry, and then we'll put it all together. There we go. So let's see. Right, okay, so let's see how I'm going to do this. Just like to place everything first. Okay, have that there, and we can have that drip there, and I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's see. I'm using the Magibond because I know that will stick to anything. There we go. I need a piece of kitchen roll just so we don't get no glue on my hands. I'll transfer it onto that. So I'm not gluing the top of the paintbrush because I want that to curl at the top. And the beauty of this let's see, what are you talking about, Linda? You're talking through your... There you go. Right, I'm going to glue the top of this. You know, I use a kitchen roll just to... There we go. Some glue there. Just taking up, painting up the excess with a paintbrush. There we go. And again, on this set, I'm not going to paint, glue the brush top. I want it to curl. Yep. There we go. Looking good, isn't it? I'm really pleased. And the last one. Whoops. She isn't playing nice. There we go. And I've just got these spots to put on now. That was a bit too much, wasn't it? Sometimes you don't put enough on, and then other times you put too much on. There we go. I did put that there, I think, because that looks a bit... I've got all this here. Right, so the last thing I want to do is I just want to edge the frame. I'm going to use silver Starlight paint, and I'm going to use a sponge. And the drips at the top, and I think there's some more splats there. A circle around each side, just highlight them a bit. But I'm really pleased with how this has turned out, and I'm just going to move you out a bit. Oh, that's in. Sorry. And I'm going to sign this, actually. I never usually sign, but I think I will today. And I'm just going to sign it. Linda S. with a smiley face. That's 7th of the 19th. So, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, share, leave a comment, because you could be in with a chance of winning one of my random act of kindness projects. And until next time, everybody, happy crafting. Bye bye for now.